Wait, what was the question?
2.
No.
58.
No.
80.
Comes in 70% and 90%. So if you ever go to the drugstore and you need rubbing alcohol, if your ears are ever infected, okay, for earrings, if you have pierced ears, you just put rubbing alcohol. It's basically a disinfectant. In health occupations, it is a disinfectant. You cannot buy the 99% in the stores. You can only buy 70 and 90. If anybody offers you, and I'm telling you this because you're in high school, if anybody says, here's some rubbing alcohol, drink it, please do not. The kind that is in alcohol that people drink is ethyl alcohol. Completely different chemical structure. This will cause you to go blind and you will die.
Wow.
If you drink it. A couple kids when I was in West Virginia, it wasn't at the high school I taught at, but a couple people they knew wanted to get drunk and they didn't have access to alcohol, so they drank rubbing alcohol and they went blind and those boys died. So, if it smells like rubbing alcohol, do not drink it. I'm just forewarning you. Completely different chemical structure, different bonds. Okay? All right, so I'm going to use about 40 milliliters.
I don't know how this works.
What? I'm going to use about 40. Okay? This is just one of those big water bottles that you see in offices that hold the water. It's normally upside down. Okay. Anybody know what alcohol is made up of? What elements?
Wait, what is?
Okay, well, it's a liquid, right? Alcohol is a liquid. So do you think it's going to be made up of metals or non-metals?
Non-metals.
Why?
Because it's a liquid.
Yeah. Okay. Would you want metals to be disinfecting your skin or ears?
No.
Would you want to use gold as a disinfectant to kill germs?
It works.
Do you think it would work? No.
Miss, did that just disappear?
What? What, the alcohol?
Oh, there it is.
No, alcohol's in here, but I'm just coating all of it. What I'm actually going to do is just burn the flames. The only thing that's going to burn are the flames. And it's quick. I'm pouring some of the excess out if it works.
Well, she's just doing some.
Okay. Again, you cannot do this at home.
Oh,
I'm going to use, where's my matches? I'm going to use a match because if you use a lighter, if I used a lighter, my hand would catch on fire, which is something that I don't want to do. So I use a match and a lovely meter stick. Okay? All right, so I'm going to, now right after, does anybody, this is a combustion reaction.
Are we too close?
Okay, which is what happens in your engines. And whenever an engine burns, okay, that chemical reaction uses the gasoline oil, what is produced? What comes out of our cars?
Carbon dioxide.
Yeah, carbon dioxide. Same thing is going to happen here. Carbon dioxide is going to be released in huge quantities, which is not good for us, so that's why as soon as I'm done, I'm going to pull this down. Okay? All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
It doesn't last long. It's not an explosion, but it's really, really cool looking.
Are we too close?
No, you're good. Okay? Hence, meters. I'm going to use meter stick. Because this is what would happen if my hand was there. Whew. Okay, so, again, have to close that, turn this on. I know, isn't it cool?
I don't know if I caught it.
The first couple times I did it, I was really scared to do it. Because you just, you know, anything can happen. So, imagine if I had a lighter there and I did this. Okay? My hand would be completely engulfed in flames. Alright? That was the first demo that I wanted to give you guys. Okay, let's go over here. Alright, second demo.
That stinks.
It does stink. Okay, just form one line. I need one solid line. Okay,
It's 2 lines.
so this is something you can do at home. However, I would use a lot of caution and I would be very careful. I'm telling you this because you are high school students. Some of you are safe home, some of you aren't. But this could get really dangerous. And this is just going to be green fire. That's all. You're going to use boric acid, which you can find in any pharmacy. Okay, you should be able to find it. And if you Google green fire demo or green fire demonstration, it gives you the ingredients for this. So boric acid, I bought this from a chemical supply company. You can find this in a pharmacy. And this is heat, gas line antifreeze. You can find it at Walmart, Advanced Auto Parts, or AutoZone, or wherever they sell car liquids, probably at gas stations. Just 2 simple ingredients. Now, if you're going to do this at home, okay, I may remember what this is called.
It's the one where you can
Yes, I can grind it. Mortar and a pestle. Okay, it's very durable. It's very heavy. It can withstand very, 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 very high temperatures. So if you are going to do this at home, I suggest you invest in this. Do not use your mothers or aunts or grandmothers or whoever you live with, boyfriend, girlfriends, parents. Do not use their casserole dishes, any type of their cooking ware. Because once you use it once, you cannot use that cookware again. Okay? You can get these, I'm not really sure where you can get these at, but I know they sell them at specialty food shops. I know in California, my uncle make guacamole in this every day. So I know that you can do that, and especially if you... In a pottery store, possibly. Yeah, that's a good idea. Get something that is going to withstand high temperatures. Do not use your parents' cookware. Okay? I would do this outside because the gas that's going to be produced from this reaction is going to be pretty significant, and you're not going to want to breathe it. Oh, I use way too much.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay, I'm just going to use a little bit this period. Use the rest next period. So. This is boric acid. It says in the instructions that 1 to 2 teaspoons of this and a half a cup of the heat is going to yield 10 minutes of fire. Okay? I only want to, demonstrate this for you guys, so I'm only going to use a little bit, and I'm almost out of the heat. Okay? And this takes me back to Harry Potter world. So I love Harry Potter right now. But all this is just a green fire. So if you could always do this for demonstrations, for Halloween, or for whenever. Even if you're now, I would not use a lighter. Okay, I would use a match because you just throw the match in and it lights it. With a lighter, your hand's going to catch on fire. So that's my suggestion. I would always use matches if you can. If I could light it, that's true. I don't want the glove to catch on fire. Woo! I'm taking this off.
Oh, she got scared.
I don't want my hand to be on fire.
I'll grab the fire
I
blanket.
got a big event tomorrow.
What's
Okay.
what's tomorrow?
The gala.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So that's it. Okay. So I turn the fume on because it's hazardous. You don't want to smell in those fumes. You do not want to breathe them in. That's why if you are going to do this, do it outside. Okay?
Hold on, I want to take a picture.
Okay, here, I'll stop that just so you guys can see.
Would it keep going and going?
It will keep going till all of it is burned off. Yeah, it'll keep going. Can you see, Peter?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Here's a tall guy.
So it's just green fire. That's all. Okay?
Look at all these people taking pictures.
I know, that's fine. Hey, you guys got the... And another thing, if you have a lighter, okay, if you were to use a lighter, chances are you're going to drop it in there because you don't want your hand to be burnt and it's going to explode. Okay, so I highly recommend if you want to do this, use matches. Throw it in, do it outside, and step away from it. I would not pour this stuff directly on concrete. I would put it in a bowl similar to that, and then put it on the concrete. And then it'll just burn off. That's all. Whenever the reaction's complete, whenever all the heat, H-E-E-T, is... Can you see that? Okay.
Was it going blue?
And that's it.
Dang, all these are like covering the screen.
That's all right. When you're
That's
done,
definitely
let
Isaiah.
others see.
Isaiah's.
I want
That's
to. It's dying down.